Alright, we are here again in Casted Show. In case you have been following us, please don't forget to comment on our videos, like and do us well by sharing. So today we are here and we are going to be talking about Cristiano Ronaldo and Messi, who is the really GOAT of our time. By my right hand side I have Kelvin and I have Goodnews. On my left hand side I have DY. So the question today, this thing is kind of confusing our youth, and it has caused so many so many arguments between our youth. Who is really the GOAT of our time between Cristiano Ronaldo and Messi? So I don't know what you have to say about that, and I don't know what we all have to say about that, about it, Cristiano Ronaldo and Messi. For me, I choose Cristiano Ronaldo. I think Cristiano Ronaldo is the real GOAT of our time. What do you have to say about that?
Yes, you are correct. You can tell from the records, Ronaldo is the GOAT. In terms of trophies, I would say, okay, Messi has done well for himself, but I will still not crown him the GOAT because he's privileged to have come from Argentina and also play for Barcelona to have won those trophies. But in terms of hard work and in terms of footballing abilities, I will give it to Cristiano Ronaldo.
So you mean, okay, Cristiano Ronaldo is the real GOAT of our time. You support me like this, so
exactly.
So what do you have to say, sir? And
okay, let me say thank you for having me. Okay, I'm happy to be here. Now I always say Messi is the GOAT. Messi is the GOAT. Now my colleague just said something. I said that Messi is privileged to come from Argentina and I played for Barcelona in Spain. But what's the difference between Argentina and Portugal? They have equal good players. You can compare the defense, the midfield, and the attack to what Messi has in Argentina. So for me, I think that one is even by the way.
I guess this should be an individual, individual.
Yes,
thing,
we are trying to argue about individuals here.
Individuals, generally it's individual. Like
you know what? I think before this World Cup, it was a debate.
Yes.
But right now, even I think my younger brother and I, we agreed on something. We said that in this World Cup, anyone that actually carries this World Cup, we are going to end the debate and we are going to crown the best. But the truth is, Ronaldo fans will never chill. They will never chill. And that's the truth. They will never chill.
Seriously, how do you expect them to chill? Because from what I noticed, they said Cristiano Ronaldo is not a born footballer, while Messi is a born.
Let me ask you now.
What do you have to say about
why did they bring in Maradona and Pele as the GOATs? There's one thing that is a regular with the both of them. One thing that is singular. What is it? The World Cup.
Yes.
The World Cup. They did a lot of goals and all of that. But the World Cup kind of signifies you. Okay, make you significant. So if you want to bring in the argument now between Ronaldo and Messi, the World Cup has killed everything.
But if we go by that, talking about Pele and Maradona, they both won the World Cup. So the debate still goes on. So if you are telling me now that let's compare Portugal squad and Argentina squad, we can all definitely tell Argentina has more players than Portugal. We can all definitely tell.
Okay, for me.
Sorry, there was a time Argentina was playing. They had Carlos Tevez, Gonzalo Higuain, Di Maria, what's it called? Lionel Messi. Just on that front line, you can see the firepower. Then let's talk about the midfield. Javier Mascherano, Zanetti. You could tell Pablo Aimar. Then look at the defense line, their goalkeepers. Then in if not for this new crop of new generational players that is coming to Portugal, how many old players can you mention that played with Ronaldo? Apart from Figo, the others like Hida Postiga.
Just mention.
I guess both of you came.
Are they?
You came prepared.
Are they anywhere in terms of footballing world? You understand?
May I come in now, please? Yeah, you just mentioned the name Aimar, Zanetti, and whoever you mentioned now, Mascherano. Now tell me what they want together. These people are not there right now. Messi won the World Cup and won the Copa America. Did you see Zanetti there? Did you see Aimar there?
Let's go to the Copa America. I think the South Americans who do this Copa America thing, they are a little bit biased. If you look, they hosted the Copa America, I think like 3 times back to back. They kept playing the competition. Normally, the World Cup is played every 4 years.
Yeah.
The Europes is played every 4 years. But look at the last Copa America. It was played, I think, almost even a year interval was not even given. They were playing it almost every year just to make sure Argentina comes in to win it.
So,
So
sorry.
that is what I see there.
Sorry, let me keep it.
The organizers were very poor in that aspect because they knew that when they keep that consistency in hosting the competition, they are giving Argentina a chance to win it.
Okay.
Sorry, DY.
Okay, you have made your point.
So who do you really think is the
for me personally,
of our time?
Ronaldo is my favorite player. So before the World Cup, I've always tipped Ronaldo to be the greatest of all time, based on goals and a lot of achievements and trophies and all of that. He has done very well for himself, and we saw how he grew from Manchester United, winning the Ballon d'Or from Manchester United, and I'm going to Real Madrid and doing excellently well. But after the World Cup, I had a change of mind based on achievements.
You are really a bad person.
I'm not a bad person. No, the thing is, no. See, you cannot take it away from Messi. Do you know why you cannot take it away from Messi?
My question
you cannot put the World Cup behind this argument.
Wait.
Do you understand? Because we have all been waiting.
Let me say something.
No, you have been talking.
Let me say something. You said Cristiano Ronaldo was your best player, right? So how come?
I said he was my favorite player. Yes,
player,
and
right?
I tipped him
so
to be
how
the GOAT.
come you just switch from?
No. See, the argument. Listen to me. The argument about the GOAT, the greatest of all time, cannot come from sentiment.
Okay.
Cannot come from emotions. You have to go to the records.
Simple.
You have to go to the stats.
Simple.
Now, Messi has won more trophies than Ronaldo. He has achieved more in terms of football than Cristiano Ronaldo.
And like I said, he's down to
your argument is that the thing is
Argentina.
Okay, your argument that he's privileged and the organizers are biased.
Yes,
but this has been happening
over and over again.
Okay, now
before it wasn't so.
But to me, I believe if I really want to say something concerning this issue, Cristiano Ronaldo have played in so many clubs and so many this thing, and I don't think Messi can do that.
And if you look at the clubs Ronaldo has played for, if you look at the clubs Ronaldo has played for, highly competitive. Even when he went to the Spanish La Liga, when he came to Real Madrid wasn't anywhere when Ronaldo came. It was Ronaldo that even made the club started winning trophies when Ronaldo came in. If you look before the era of Cristiano Ronaldo, Real Madrid has not won the La Liga in like 4 years.
Madrid has depreciated for a while.
Before Ronaldo came.
The
Champions League, the same thing. The last time they won it was in 2009.
Sorry. Excuse me. Let me say something about this now, okay?
Okay.
If I remember correctly, that same season they bought Kaká. That same season, I think Alonso came in too.
Yeah.
Now you see one thing.
The Kaká they bought that was injury prone. That had
Ronaldo
nowhere to be
succeeds,
found.
well, anyway, Ronaldo plays for when they succeed, they tend to say it is Ronaldo that did it. But when they begin to entertain failures, they keep saying the people around him they didn't do well. And that is why if you check out now, from Madrid to Juventus to Man U, even the national team and right now Anas, they've been sacking coaches all around because they feel like they're not doing up to par because Ronaldo is there. And that is why Tuchel, I think when they gave Tuchel the option in Chelsea, if you know, buy Ronaldo, he said, I can't buy Ronaldo. I can't, because it's very difficult to control. It's very difficult to really coach. From the very first day you get Ronaldo to your team, your job is at stake. Your job is on the line. Because once you begin to fail, it is not Ronaldo that is failing.
So do you agree to that? Do you agree to what you just said now?
Do you know how many coaches have gone? Do you know how many coaches have gone in this short period of time now?
Let me talk about that.
And there's one person in this team.
There are no proofs about that, because if you look at those coaches that you are talking about, when you went to Juventus, they had Mauricio Sarri as your coach. Who's Mauricio Sarri? A former banker, ex-banker that even the Chelsea team had to sack. That was playing nonsense for Juventus. He went. Then came in, what's it called?
Andre
Pello. Pello had not coached anywhere before. He was an ex-footballer. He just came in and took Juventus. So how do you expect that guy to have coped with Juventus, a firepower in Italian football? So definitely he will face sack.
Your argument now is
then
that every time
he came to Manchester United, they were all saying he was the reason why Solskjaer was sacked. We all know that Solskjaer was at the edge of being sacked before Ronaldo came. He was doing nonsense.
Okay. What you are trying to tell us now is that Ronaldo takes no fault in all of this.
No, I'm not saying the only fault I will fault Ronaldo is for the fact that the time he left Manchester United, he left in a very controversial period. So that's the fault.
So how do you not explain the national team now?
Telling me that he was the problem and he's the reason why the coaches were sacked. No,
the national team now is the
there are no proofs to that. Okay, even those coaches were already at fault. Even the national team, the coach was already at fault. Okay. Before that time.
Excuse me.
How can you drop a Cristiano Ronaldo for a Gonzalo Ramos?
You see the question right now.
Because he scored an hat-trick in the previous match. Why don't you play Gonzalo Ramos and Cristiano Ronaldo in one match?
Okay, are you trying to pinpoint that the reason why Portugal the World Cup was because they were not playing Ronaldo?
It was just for one match.
Like I said before, and
it cost him the match.
Like I said before, when it comes to failing, they always give excuses. See how he has placed all these coaches now below par because it has become Ronaldo.
They were always
Santos now. Let's come to Santos now. Santos won their Euro Cup. If I'm correct, Santos won. What was it called? This their magnified friendlies. I call it magnified.
Okay, you call it magnified friendlies.
Santos won it. Just imagine now. Santos had a good result, benching Ronaldo. Okay, that was when he put himself between the devil and the deep blue sea. That was when he put himself there. When he benched Ronaldo and had the result. Because when the next match,
Nations League.
The next match there was a lot of pressure on him.
Finalissima is what?
To play Ronaldo. The next match there was a lot of pressure. I didn't know what to do. What's it called? The guy has scored that trick. This is a young man for crying out loud, and has done well in the previous match. Now, when they had a bad result, Santos was not the one at fault.
I'm not saying bench Ronaldo. I'm
not
saying bench the little boy. But
so as a footballer,
Ronaldo and Gonzalo Ramos on the same match. Don't put Ronaldo on the bench. He's a threat.
You know, this was to have their own tactics.
That gave Morocco the chance to win that match because there was no Ronaldo, so they could play.
Ronaldo has played a lot of matches to Portugal and they've lost, so that doesn't count.
A lot of matches
and they've lost.
A lot of matches.
Yes, now a lot of matches and they've lost. So
go look at your record.
A lot of matches.
Go look at your record. He's the only player in history to have won the most matches in European football. So if you're telling me
you can't take that away from Ronaldo.
You can't take that away from Ronaldo.
Yet him not playing did it bring the fact that they lost. Him not playing wasn't the main reason they lost. Portugal would have lost if he played or did not play.
And you know that he came in. I think he came in on the second half. When he came in at the second half, you see what happened in that match.
What happened in the match?
The match turned on his head. The match turned on his head, but there was not enough time for him to do what he was supposed to do.
This is the same Ronaldo now, eh?
So
yeah.
See.
Excuse me. I guess the reason why you are saying Messi is the GOAT of our time is it because he won the World Cup or because you have been following him?
Okay. Let me shock you. I am a Manchester United fan.
If we're not
I'm telling you.
If we're not that, you know.
I'm saying it boldly. I am a Manchester United fan.
Do you know that Messi has spent his whole career in the Spanish La Liga? Exactly his whole career.
That's what I'm trying to say.
There are some records in the Spanish La Liga that Ronaldo have broken, that Messi has not broken.
That's true.
Can you mention?
Let me tell you something.
If
Ronaldo had started his career in the Spanish La Liga, I swear Messi would have not even been the top goal scorer in the Spanish La Liga.
And you cannot assume that, but
I'm telling you because if you look at the gap, if you look at the goal ratio, if you look at the gap, Ronaldo is close up there. I think Ronaldo is the third or the second.
What makes you think that if Ronaldo had started at Madrid, he would have?
Ronaldo is the only player in the Spanish La Liga to have won the best player in La Liga, best striker, and the goal of the month. Sorry, goal of the year for in La Liga. So he's the only player in La Liga to have won the trophies in one season.
I said something earlier,
Ronaldo has a lot of
you know that Ronaldo is the only player to have scored a 40-goal mark in La Liga.
Wait, excuse me.
In one season before Lionel Messi came and broke it the next season. So he is the one that always sets the benchmark.
Excuse me, please.
For Messi to follow.
Hello, excuse me, please. Okay. I hope after this show, people will not go and fight yourself. Because I see that the way you are pumping because I need this Cristiano Ronaldo and Messi's issue. Like me, I don't even know where you guys are taking it to now. DY.
Okay.
Like you said something before that from the beginning you hold Cristiano Ronaldo to be your number one player.
He's still my favorite player anyways. But when it comes to this argument about who is the GOAT, you see, you cannot just favor Ronaldo ahead of Messi. Do you know why?
Why?
Because if you were in that shoes, let's put you in that shoes, you have achieved more. The truth is, no, wait, let me just finish. You see, Ronaldo is a fantastic player. Okay. I've watched Ronaldo for over 10 years. He has been consistent.
10 years.
He has been consistent. But you see, when it comes to achievement, you have to bring the records.
Okay, excuse me, sir.
No, wait, sorry. You have to bring the records. And if you bring these records, you see that Messi have actually achieved more. When it comes to even in the international stage. No, a lot of people are going to bring this argument that Messi played for one club. So what? If he play now, he's playing for Paris Saint-Germain. He's not doing badly.
So okay, you are talking about achievement. Let me tell you something. Most of these achievements you guys talked about are team achievement.
Okay, now you are saying team achievement. Okay. Ronaldo had Ozil at Real Madrid.
You come to imagine now.
He had Kaká.
He had Kaká.
Modric.
How many times
he had Modric?
How many times?
He played with Kaká the few times Kaká was around.
Modric was not that effective when Ronaldo was there.
That's what they always say. That's what they will always say. Listen.
There's always an excuse.
Listen.
No, as at the time Modric joined Real Madrid,
okay,
he was not even starting matches. But
Ronaldo was there supporting Ronaldo. That's the thing. See, even when Ronaldo, before he left Real Madrid, if you notice, these two young guys that broke out at the time, I think Lucas Vazquez and Asensio, they came. Anytime they every ball they would bring into Ronaldo, even Marcelo as at the time, okay, they were all supporting Ronaldo. It was also a teamwork.
Go and check it out. Marcelo said, Ronaldo, anytime I hold the ball, go into the 18 and I will find you. So I wonder why they always bring Iniesta and Xavi.
Wait. I noticed something. I noticed that Cristiano Ronaldo is kind of being selfish whenever he's close to the goal. And Messi,
that is one point.
Messi can easily pass.
That is one point.
Somebody to.
There was a match Madrid played against Almeria.
Yeah.
I can't remember the year. And I think Arbeloa had not gotten a goal. Arbeloa.
Yeah, I remember the defender in his career at Real Madrid.
There was a pass that came through to him, and Cristiano Ronaldo was behind him. Arbeloa scored the goal, and Cristiano Ronaldo was angry. He was angry. I
think he didn't really celebrate with Arbeloa that day. I think I remember that.
Yes, now.
So, okay, in this part you guys just brought up that Ronaldo is quite selfish. He likes to score all the goals. Do you know that in the Champions League history, Ronaldo tops goal scoring chart and assist chart, and we say Messi is that giver? So how come Ronaldo tops the assist chart in the UEFA Champions League history? In the history of the UEFA Champions League, Ronaldo has the most assists.
That's a legit point.
That's a big question.
Now,
I think you have to answer that question.
There's the difference between assist and playmaking.
Okay.
Sometimes you watch Messi. He does the what was it called? He gives somebody and somebody gives assist.
Yeah.
There was this match I watched in Juventus where Ronaldo wanted to score a goal, and I think he missed kick, and the ball hit the back of his leg and went to I don't know who somebody the person when the person scored. He will not call that one an assist. Most times, so let me tell you something about Ronaldo.
What do you have to? Okay.
Let me tell you something about Ronaldo.
Okay, wait. Is that one leg kick?
No. Are you not telling me that?
No. That one leg kick.
Are you not telling me that that's the instance he made that record in Champions League? That most of the assists he made were mistakes.
No, we are not taking the assist away from Ronaldo.
Definitely not. But listen to me now, Ronaldo finds himself most times close to the goal. And most times, I think if you see that it's more difficult for him to score, if you're someone with sense, would you pass the ball? But you will definitely pass the ball. But Messi, who wins the game, sometimes it comes from behind.
There's one. Wait,
it comes from behind. He goes to get the ball from behind, and he plays through. So if you tell me that Ronaldo has more assists,
excuse me, I want to say something. I believe Cristiano Ronaldo is more hungry. Like he has this hunger for goals. Are you getting me? So whenever he has the opportunity of scoring, he don't joke with it. So Messi, ever since Messi came to PSG, right? I have not really have this
that hunger
for goal.
Mbappe is there to score.
So it's like they are giving all the credit to Mbappe. So how come Messi is not?
That brings me to one of my points.
Wait. How come Messi is not that effective like the way he used to be in
Okay, I'll answer you that. Now let me point you to something. Now, when Messi was playing with Suarez in Barcelona, Suarez had, I think it was the highest goal scorer in one season like that.
Okay.
Then in Champions League, Messi had the joint highest goal scorer with Neymar and Ronaldo. I think they were 10-10-10 if I'm correct.
Yeah.
Then right now in PSG, Mbappe is the highest scorer playing with Messi. Now, remind me of any time Ronaldo played with a player and the person was the highest goal scorer.
Okay, let me go there. I was almost going.
Please see this thing up. I want to be. I want.
Messi makes you a good player when you play with him. Messi doesn't. It's not this stingy type. Okay, it's not this person that plays for himself alone. He will always make you a better player. That's the truth. Look at Rashford for example now. When Rashford was playing with Ronaldo, how many goals did he have? But look at him right now without Ronaldo. The same thing with Juventus when Ronaldo was in Juventus. It took Dybala up to 8 years to get to 100 goals. But it took Ronaldo just 3 seasons and he got to 100 goals. What do you say about that? Because when it came, the goals for Dybala reduced. The goals for even when it was the Madrid as well. Look at Benzema right now.
What you just said, I would say I guess I'm not going to agree with you.
Sorry,
for that because if you say
let me talk on that.
When Cristiano Ronaldo came, the goals for this for who reduced. I believe it's because Cristiano Ronaldo is more eager to score goals.
It's not about being eager, my brother.
It's eager because
it's not about being.
I noticed. If Cristiano Ronaldo is in any match and he did not score in that matches, I see him he's not happy. Like
that has been his attitude. He's always like attitude.
So
and I think that talking about playmaking, I think when Ronaldo started his career, he was also.
That's where I wanted to go.
You understand?
Sorry, let me talk about that.
Okay.
See, if you look at when Ronaldo started his career, Ronaldo was a typical playmaker. In fact, he was not even. He does not even have that hunger for goal. You understand? It was Sir Alex Ferguson that inculcated that hunger for goal into Cristiano Ronaldo. And that came up when he wanted to leave for Real Madrid. The first season, he scored 42 goals. And Sir Alex Ferguson was like, okay, let us challenge you. You just scored 42 goals in your first season. That was 2008. And that was when Real Madrid started coming for him. Yeah. He did not go to Real Madrid in 2008. He left for Real Madrid in 2009 because Sir Alex Ferguson told him, okay, please stay. Let us see if you can repeat the same thing you did in 2008. Let's not just call you a one-season wonder. That was why this guy was so hungry for goals. He said something that call me strikers that have ever excelled under Cristiano Ronaldo being top goal scorer. Van Nistelrooy played with Cristiano Ronaldo. He was a top goal scorer. Rooney played with Cristiano Ronaldo. He was top goal scorer. These players, Luis Saha played with Cristiano Ronaldo. He was top goal scorer. And this was when Cristiano Ronaldo was a playmaker. So in time in football, you evolve, you change style. Ronaldo has changed from being a winger, a playmaker, to being a striker. He's now a striker.
Okay.
So do you not expect a striker in a team to leave his work for another person? It's not possible. It's not possible. See, let me tell you something. When he was playing with Benzema, he was always coming from the wing. Benzema was the striker. But Ronaldo, like I will always say, he's the GOAT of all time. He's one of the greatest winger, the greatest striker in football history. He's not the striker, but he always gets the goal. He's always at the position at the right time. He will not tell Benzema, please leave the 18-yard box for me to score. He will not tell Benzema, please, if you have chance to score, don't score. Pass the ball to me. You understand? He will not do that.
Okay, the thing is,
but he's always at the right place at the right time. It's not that he was taking the shine off Benzema. He was just too good. Even Benzema attests to it that he played for Cristiano Ronaldo. Not that Benzema will have the chance to score and will not want to score, but Ronaldo was in the right place and the right time to have scored those goals.
Cristiano Ronaldo, you can see Cristiano Ronaldo in every angle
of the striking position.
Every angle
you can see him at the left, you can see him in center right. So
the truth is we cannot take away
then now. Sorry, he's talking about Lionel Messi in Paris Saint-Germain. Like I said, football evolved. Lionel Messi has evolved from being a goal scoring player. When he was at Barcelona, everybody depended on Lionel Messi to score. He was everything, the playmaker, everything. But now he has gone to Paris Saint-Germain. He has somebody who does the goal scoring. So you have no choice than to play for him.
That's true.
You understand? If Ronaldo goes to a team now and find out that there is somebody there who does the goal scoring 247, I'm very sure Ronaldo has the capability to play as a center.
I think I cannot agree with you. I cannot agree with you. See, no. The truth is, it will never happen. Ronaldo will never bend. Let me tell you, Ronaldo. I know Ronaldo. Ronaldo will never bend. For anybody to be the goal scoring machine.
Because he's already the goal scoring machine of the world.
Yes, I understand. He has that mentality. He has this goal scoring mentality.
He will never agree that you are better than him.
You cannot take away that thing from Ronaldo, that mentality from him.
It is good for a man to see himself as the best, and he knows what he's capable of doing whenever the ball is on his maybe I don't know how to put it. So Cristiano Ronaldo is always hungry for goals. So even when he is not in the striking position. He just want to he just want to score.
I'm telling you.
So he don't have he don't want to know how you do it or how it's going to happen.
As
he
at
just
age 37, Cristiano Ronaldo was still the top
He
goal
just
scorer
want to score.
for Manchester
So
United.
if
in one of the most competitive league in the world.
Now,
as at age 37, he was the second highest scorer in the Premier League.
My point exactly. My point exactly.
That's what we just told you.
My point exactly. He will never bend for anybody.
He will never bend for anybody to be the top goal scorer.
So what do you expect Ronaldo to play as?
No. What we are saying, you can't. I'm trying to tell you that you cannot take that thing, that mentality away from Cristiano Ronaldo. But now we have been dwelling about the things. We have to move forward as far as this argument is concerned, because we are here to determine who the GOAT is, based off of records and stats. Do you understand? So you are supporting Cristiano Ronaldo. You are saying Cristiano Ronaldo is the greatest player of all time. So what stats, what record will prove that statement?
Let's go by the Champions League.
Okay, you're going to start off by the Champions League. Okay, the records of the Champions League.
Because we will not just put off the the World Cup and tell me that because Lionel Messi won the World Cup, he's now the greatest of all time. They all started from club football. If they were not doing well for their clubs, their country won't call them.
Of course. That's true.
You understand? So let's start from club football.
You are starting from the Champions League.
Let's go to
he has how many? He has, I think, 5 Champions League, right?
He has 5 Champions League.
Okay.
Most of any. Okay.
I think he has most appearances in the Champions League.
He has
goals.
He has the most appearances in the Champions League.
Yes.
He has the most assists in the Champions League. He has the most goals in Champions League. He has the most semi-final goals in Champions League. He has the most goals in a single season 17. He has the most goals in a single season 16. He has the most goals in a single season 15. He has all the.
That's as far as the Champions League goes. You understand?
This guy who near you, not good. This guy football.
Okay. Moving forward from the Champions League. So let's go to individual awards.
We'll go to individual awards.
Okay.
Like I said, most of the individual awards, if not for FIFA and how biased, we all know how biased the what's it called, the Ballon d'Or is. Let's take a look at the last Ballon d'Or that just passed. That was supposed to be meant for Roberto Lewandowski. We all knew. But because Lionel Messi moved to the French capital, and we all know that French football are the owner of Ballon d'Or, they gave it to Lionel Messi. Look at in 2010, where Wesley Sneijder won. He was top goal scorer at the World Cup. He got to the World Cup final. He won the Champions League. He won the Italian League. He won the Italian Cup treble. Italian League best player that year, best midfielder of their generation. What was it called? UEFA best player that year. But we got to the Ballon d'Or. They gave it to Lionel Messi.
So are you saying?
So if you want to go by personal award, some of the personal award they were being biased.
Excuse me. Are you saying this award? They are manipulating these awards to the favor of
exactly.
Okay,
your argument. See, no, because the question I asked you directly was to give me the individual awards of Cristiano Ronaldo.
Most of the awards Lionel Messi won, you can argue it with facts that they were supposed to be made for something.
Okay, I think this is what Goodnews was trying to point out.
No.
Each time we ask you about Ronaldo's award, we got Messi's issue. Because now we're asking about
I'm going somewhere. Then, in terms of Ronaldo, you can easily see that most of the awards Ronaldo has won, they were clearly merited.
So are you saying all the awards?
That's why when you put Ronaldo and Messi together, people will tell you Lionel Messi is talent, Ronaldo is hard work.
Are you saying Lionel Messi?
There's a place where talent will go. If you don't improve on your talent, somebody who's doing better work.
Okay. I think I'm going to cut you short on that. Talking about talent, we have seen a lot of talent. There are a lot of people that have sprang up, these one season wonders we call them, but they did not do more than that. Because if Messi was not hardworking, how come for over 15 years this guy has been performing up to par? He was runner-up in 2014 in the World Cup. He played exceptionally well. He won the World Cup last year. So how can you prove that Lionel Messi is not hardworking? You know, we talked about talent. You know, I think they asked Mourinho, they asked a lot of people. They just said magic, because there were no words to explain how good Messi was or how good he is currently. So how can you now tell me that it's because Ronaldo is hard work? Your argument now is that Ronaldo is hardworking and Messi is talent. That's why you're going to pick Ronaldo as GOAT over.
Okay, wait.
That's not a logical argument.
Good news is he's not saying anything. And
Well, I just wanted to finish his point.
Are you saying you prepare?
No, he
I
has to
believe-
finish his point because I asked him a direct question.
Yes.
We talked about the collective achievements of Cristiano Ronaldo, him winning all the record he holds as far as the Champions League is concerned. In fact, at the time, I think we were calling him Mr. Champions League because he holds all the records. He's still Mr. Champions League. You cannot take that away from Cristiano Ronaldo. But here today, we are going to bring out all the facts from the Champions League, from the World Cup,
He's the
from
only
the
player
World
that
Club
played
Cup,
for 3 different clubs,
you know,
and he has won the league, the cup,
and
the continental cup in that 3 different
You
clubs.
cannot take that away from Cristiano Ronaldo.
He's the only player that have gone from 3 different top leagues: England, Spain, and Italy, and won the best player in those 3 leagues.
So
And Lionel Messi has just moved from Barcelona to Paris Saint-Germain. He has never won the best player in PSG.
So how can we explain
He
that?
has never won the
He's
best
not
player
been
in
there for
PSG.
2 seasons.
Because I believe
Ronaldo has been in Juventus for just one season. Just one season, and he broke all the records. And Ronaldo moved to what's it called? Juventus as at age 33. Juventus, what's it called? Inter Milan, what's it called? Italian league.
Okay.
They are one of the most top 5 league in the world. Let's go to French league. Do you know that as at the time Lionel Messi moved to the French league was not at the top 5 leagues in the world. The Portuguese league overtook them before later on they came back.
Okay.
So now looking at that, let's talk about the competition in both leagues. If you look at the Italian league and look at the French league, can you compare the competition?
I think the Italian league is even
it's
more
competitive.
Yeah.
You understand?
Okay.
But Ronaldo went there as age 33, broke all records. Best player, best striker, won the league and all. But Lionel Messi went to Paris Saint-Germain. He could never win the best player. He got only 8 goals in a full season. 8 goals in a full season.
Excuse me, sir.
So can you beat that?
Okay, that's your argument.
You've made your point. You've made your point. So
Ronaldo can play for Derby County and still come out as the best player in the world. But if you don't put the right players around Lionel Messi, he can't do anything.
You made your point. So, sir, good news.
So we're going to be asking you a direct question to bring out the achievements of Lionel Messi against his records of Cristiano Ronaldo. Yeah.
Now, you said something about Ronaldo having a lot of records in Champions League.
Yes.
Now, you said something earlier. You said that Messi achievement were based on playing for Argentina and playing for Barcelona. He was lucky enough to play for those places. Look at Real Madrid. If Real Madrid had not won the previous Champions League they won now, everyone would think Ronaldo was the reason why they won all those stuff.
What? Excuse me. Do you know Real Madrid being the one of the eye key to Champions League? I believe it was because of Cristiano Ronaldo.
Well, that's just to see, okay? I don't know how true that is. But as I was saying,
Okay, just allow him. He was making a statement.
Okay. Yes. Yeah, he had a lot of goals. Yeah. He had a lot of goals. He's the highest goal scorer in Champions League. He had the highest goals in the season. He holds that record. But yet, he played for Madrid. They keep saying Messi played for Barca. Ronaldo played for Madrid. But Real Madrid is as special as Barcelona. Yeah. That is the truth. They have the best fullbacks in the world, the central, the midfielders and everything. So Ronaldo achieving anything in Madrid is not so special because he played in Real Madrid. If you say Messi played in Barcelona, then Ronaldo played in Madrid. Look at the last Champions League that Real Madrid won. Benzema took out the mantle and did excellently well. So how will you now consider Ronaldo special when Benzema could do it? So that is Real Madrid for you. Now come to record now.
Okay, come to record now. 1, 2, 3.
To record now.
Okay. Let's just allow him to. Just allow him to.
Excuse me. There's no way. Me now. I want to do you think?
What Ronaldo did for Real Madrid, he went to Juventus and did the same thing.
Do you think?
And you're telling me he's not special.
He did the same
Messi
thing.
Just moved from Barcelona to PSG. He could not do anything.
Do you think Messi can do perfectly well in Man United the same way Cristiano Ronaldo did?
What will be stopping him?
Ronaldo also moved from Juventus to Manchester United at a very difficult period.
I don't think
that is true for you, okay? Listen, Iniesta plays just one club, and yet they consider him one of the best. Listen.
Do you know
that if I even bring stats, I will pick Ozil over Iniesta.
Do you know Messi is already having issues in PSG?
So is Ronaldo having issues in Anas right now?
What are
Ronaldo having issues in Anas right now?
What are issues?
What are the issues?
He's not scoring anymore. There's a rumor going.
Who said someone has scored yesterday?
The last goal he scored was a penalty. Prior to that goal, he went 4 matches straight without scoring.
How many matches have Messi gone without scoring?
How many matches have Messi
That comes to my point right now. Messi has always been a playmaker. Now, I know he has a lot of goals. Listen to me. I know he has a lot of goals. He has a lot of goals because of how good he is. But the truth is, Messi always comes for behind. Now, you're talking about Iniesta and Xavi helping him up. Let me tell you the kind of player Messi is. When Messi surely has these people around him, he's always there to score. But when Messi has none of them, he becomes the Xavi and Iniesta. That is one thing Ronaldo cannot do. They keep saying that give Ronaldo debit card in and he will win. What did he do with Juventus? They keep saying he went from one club to another. He has been going from one top club to another. If you are not a footballer, you go to Juventus, you will still win the league. That is certain because Juventus is the biggest club there. But look at his last season before he left. They were fighting for Champions League. When he said everything he did in Madrid, he did it there in Juventus. That was because maybe he was lucky enough to score hat-trick against Atletico Madrid, and he came and saying, "This is why." That was his statement. This is why they bought me. And the next match, they left the Champions League. So the truth is, Messi is the best player in the world because of how he plays and because of the achievement he has.
If you say Ronaldo went to Juventus and any other player would have gone to Juventus and win the league, would any other player have gone to Juventus and win the top goal scorer?
Okay.
That is who Ronaldo is. Let me say something.
You can't take that.
You can't do that for me.
Exactly, that's what I'm saying. Messi has been the top goal scorer in Barcelona season in, season out, but he went to Paris Saint-Germain. He is nowhere near the top goal scorer.
See, that's where the matter of age comes in.
No, in terms of age.
Yes, now.
Listen.
I think
Ronaldo is older.
Yes, definitely.
So how come you are saying that's where it comes in?
No, just went to Al-Nassr in January. The top goal scorer in what's it called in Saudi League was already 15 goals as at when Ronaldo arrived at Al-Nassr. As I'm talking to you now, the top goal scorer is in 20 goals. Ronaldo is in 17. So can you beat that?
They had Abubakar in that team where Ronaldo is right now, and he had to go because Ronaldo came in. Let me say something right now. See the kind of player I describe Ronaldo to be. It's a player that comes to a team and drains the life out of everybody just for his own gain. See what Cellini said after he left. Cellini said that they were not ready for his departure. That if they knew that he was going to go out, they would gather up themselves and be ready for the task ahead. Because he said that they became lazy because they brought in Ronaldo. So if you tell me that Ronaldo goes to a place and becomes the best, I can understand because
the word you just said now is like, any club Ronaldo came to play for.
Yes.
They see him as a king and they know he can run anywhere in the field.
That was only why Man U failed with him right now.
He can run.
That's only why Man U failed. Manchester United failed with him. Because they felt how they had people who was doing very well. All of a sudden Ronaldo came and there was no good anywhere. They had Rashford who was doing
Greenwood had issues with himself.
Who told you that?
Greenwood has scandals.
See.
Greenwood had issue with the court.
Yes.
That was I'm not talking about just Greenwood alone now. Look at the foot. See the performance and with Ronaldo and after Ronaldo. When Tehag benched Ronaldo and said he didn't need Ronaldo, they were like, this man doesn't know what he's doing. But see the result right now. Like I said before, Ronaldo is the kind of player that goes to a place and he drains the life out of everybody. I gave an instance before. Dybala took up to 7 years to get to 100 goals. Ronaldo came in 3 seasons and got 100 goals.
Okay, I want you to explain that fact because you've said that thing before and I did not say anything. So explain that fact. Dybala has been in Juventus years before Ronaldo came. So how was Ronaldo not responsible for Dybala not getting to 100 goals before Ronaldo came?
You said something before now. You said that Benzema.
And you said Ronaldo goes to a team and Ronaldo drains energy out. Do you know that Ronaldo went to Real Madrid as at the time what's it called? Marco Asensio was bought to Real Madrid to meet Ronaldo playing there. That was the time we knew Marco Asensio. When Ronaldo left, who knew Marco Asensio?
Okay.
Who knew Marco Asensio? He's doing well. If not for this season that he was coming from the bench to score goals. Proud from where Ronaldo left. Asensio was nowhere.
The only issue,
nowhere, I'm telling you.
The only issue Asensio ever had is the issue that every other player could have, and that is loss of form.
And if
Asensio has always done well for himself.
And with this you are saying, you have no proof to it that Ronaldo goes to a club and sap out the energy out of the club.
I don't think
if you ask any upcoming footballer right now, any young footballer now, who is your mentor? Who is your football idol? Cristiano Ronaldo.
I will tell you
Haaland, Marcus Rashford, name it.
I will tell you why. You see,
everywhere they want to be like Cristiano Ronaldo.
Yes.
Now his celebration has even trended. Everybody wants to celebrate like Cristiano Ronaldo. Jeez.
Oh, now I bust my head. I feel like crying.
Now listen. We are talking about football right now. We're not talking about celebration. Ronaldo. Listen.
That's what I'm telling you. It's
When
his influence is above football.
Well,
It's beyond
I
football.
can agree with
You
that.
cannot tell me Cristiano Ronaldo
Lord of Jesus,
you cannot tell me
Lord of
Cristiano Ronaldo
Jesus.
is not the GOAT of all time, because I believe even to his social media page and Instagram, I guess he has.
I think that is kind of overboard.
Yes.
Overboard.
Yes.
Because when we talk about influence, it's a different ball game entirely. We're talking about football. We're talking about the stats, and we're talking about the records. I asked a direct question before. I asked you to point out the records of Messi against Ronaldo, because that's the only point. Because if you do not have a point where you can bring out a judgment, we will argue for now. Like I told you, this argument has been on for the past decade. We can argue here till night about Cristiano Ronaldo and Messi, because they have both done well. But someone has to be crowned the GOAT. Do you understand? No. Like you have crowned the GOAT based on what? No, because there has to be a requirement. There has to be an indices that you are going to crown the GOAT with. Because now in the world of football, we have records, we have history, we have facts to prove that this happened and this did not happen. So if you are saying that Ronaldo is the GOAT based on what?
Okay.
Let's not look as if we start fighting ourselves over these things. Okay, let me just make this case clear. Let me settle this case. I want.
Please. Pardon me.
Excuse me, sir. Let us cram Cristiano Ronaldo the GOAT and cram Messi the sheep.
All right.
Okay, you can go with your point.
Now let me just climax with this, okay? Let me climax with this. I think most times when you want to talk about Cristiano Ronaldo, you talk about goals. Yeah. You talk about goals. If I say Ballon d'Or now or what best accolades, he always want to come up with FIFA
biased,
and be biased. So I'm going to leave that aside now. Okay. Talking about goals now, Messi holds the record of the highest goal in a calendar year.
Yeah,
which was 91.
Yeah.
And it's not a prolific striker like Ronaldo is. 91. Then again, the Europa Golden Boot, Ronaldo and Messi is the highest of 6 of it.
European Golden Boots.
European Golden Boot, 6 of it. So if you talk about goals now, this is something that Ronaldo could never ever overcome or get achieve, over. Yes, achieve. So then come to personal accolades and team accolade, trophies. Messi beats him. Yes. Then to crown everything up, we have the World Cup. Okay. We have the World Cup. And that finalizes everything.
I guess where you guys are holding this thing against Cristiano Ronaldo is because Messi won the World Cup.
It's enough fact to hold. It is enough fact because they have both. Ronaldo have been to how many World Cups? More than 5 World Cups. He has not won. How many World Cups have Messi been to?
What am I saying?
Almost five as well. So they are both there. Messi has been runner up and Messi has won it.
Okay, wait. Messi won it, right?
Yes.
Like I said.
So it might be an opportunity.
It's privilege. Nobody gives you opportunity. Nobody's going to tell you, "Yeah, man, I can't score me. I want open leg." No, you have to play well and win.
Do you know even Cristiano Ronaldo wish Messi to even win the World Cup?
That's not fact. That's the point now. That's the point. It's no record.
Let me tell you, it did. But the fact is, if we want to bring this down to our understanding, and if we check the way the both of them are trying to, force themselves into the football field and so many things, I believe Cristiano Ronaldo is the GOAT. But nevertheless, I will not want us to start arguing this issue, because if we start arguing this issue, we'll still have a long time to go with this case. So I will leave the viewers. Because now they are so man, I know want to be somebody vest below me from my eye. So I will leave the viewers I will leave the viewers to drop their comment and also say what they think about Cristiano Ronaldo and Messi.
Yes, before the viewers drop their comments, let me talk about the last part of what he just said. He said Lionel Messi had won so many golden boots, especially the European golden boots. Do you know that the European golden boots is awarded to the top goal scorer in every league? depends on the amount of goals you score in your league at that year. You understand? So if when Messi scores 40 goals in the La Liga that year, and that person scores 20 goals in the Premier League, like that and all, the person who wins the top goal scorer in the league that year wins the European Golden Boot. It's just only the league they use in calculating, not the whole calendar. So if we are going to debate on that, most of those European Golden Boot won by Lionel Messi was from the La Liga. And we all know that scoring in the La Liga is as easy as anything. It's not.
You cannot.
Sorry. Please let me finish.
You cannot say it's
easy.
Let me allow you speak.
Scoring in the La Liga is easier than scoring in the Italian league. Scoring in La Liga is easier than scoring in the English Premier League. So definitely, I will give Lionel Messi those records because of he was privileged to have played for Barcelona and played for.
But the truth is that we have other players in La Liga.
Okay, wait, excuse me.
If scoring in the La Liga is very easy, why are those players not scoring as Messi is scoring?
That was why when Luis Suarez was in what's it called? When Luis Suarez was in Premier League, he never won the European Golden Boot. But he went to Barcelona and won the European Golden Boot.
But Suarez has a lot of goals as well in
exactly, that's what I'm saying. But he never won the European Golden Boot.
Okay,
but you see why I crown Ronaldo the GOAT? He won the European Golden Boot in Manchester United, in England.
Okay.
He won the European Golden Boot in Spain. He's the only player to have done it in 2 leagues. To tell you that, my guy, even if it's easy for you, I feel still go do one for that side. But Lionel Messi can only do it in one particular place where competition is limited.
That's a big fact.
But when he goes to another place where there is still competition, he cannot excel.
The thing is,
because they've always said
moved to Paris Saint-Germain.
Okay, fine. Even the Paris Saint-Germain that have a lesser competition, he can't even excel. He can't even excel there.
Excuse me.
He can't even excel there. You want to tell me that if you put a Cristiano Ronaldo in that PSG team, Ronaldo would have not broken all the goals record in that league?
We can argue that because they have Mbappe. You cannot take Mbappe away from PSG. Even if you are Cristiano Ronaldo, if you come to Paris Saint-Germain, you have to understand that Mbappe is there and he scores.
Exactly.
He's as good as Cristiano Ronaldo.
Exactly.
As good as Lionel Messi.
Do you know that there was a season when Jose Mourinho was Real Madrid's coach. Cristiano Ronaldo was top goal scorer, followed by Karim Benzema and Gonzalo Higuain. They were just like that. So he does not stop anybody from scoring. The fact that you said,
but Messi is not doing terribly at PSG.
Wait. Sorry,
I think he had some issues last season.
His first season, what happened?
He had some issues.
He scored only 8 goals in a full season.
Please.
In a full season, all competitions, Champions League, and all. That will never happen in Cristiano Ronaldo's era.
Kelvin.
Never. Even if Ronaldo had moved to this anarchy that we know that nobody even watches the league, no competition, nothing at all. If Ronaldo had just 8 goals there, I swear, social media would have been erupted.
Excuse me, sir.
I'm telling you. I'm telling you the fact. But Ronaldo goes anywhere and prove himself. That's why I will always call him the GOAT.
Okay, I guess we have a limited time. We don't have so much time to, because if we say we should start arguing about these things, I guess we still.
Put Ronaldo in Argentina.
Messi is the GOAT.
Ronaldo will win the World Cup.
Messi is the GOAT. It's what I'm avoiding now. I guess this people hope so they don't carry a class or bottle for that place. I don't want anybody to bust anybody's head.
See, put Ronaldo in Argentina team.
Interview.
If Ronaldo was in Argentina team, Ronaldo would have won 2 World Cups.
Wait,
and even do you know that Messi has just won only one Copa America? Only one Copa America for so long. Do you know how many Copa America Lionel Messi has played? But he has only one. If Ronaldo was in that team, Ronaldo would have won more than 5.
I think if is not fact for us to prove.
Exactly.
It's not.
That's what I'm saying.
It's not stats.
Messi
because
is
we can actually say
privileged.
if Messi was here, if Messi was this could have
Messi is
happened. But
privileged
that has
to
not
have
happened.
played
So
for
the only
Argentina.
thing we
He's
can
privileged
hold
to
for
come from
ourselves
Argentina.
is facts and stats. But I think time is fast spent. We have
with facts and stats. Ronaldo is the GOAT, the greatest of all time. He can go anywhere and excel.
I don't want us to stress this issue because I don't fear. I mean, ask question before now I'll bust my head. So I want the viewers to please, my viewers, I want you guys to comment what you think about this statement. Is Ronaldo or Messi who is the real GOAT of our time? Please, to the case you are watching this video, don't forget to share, comment, and like. See this people there. So me, in fact, as I come up for here, I don't book flight. They're not like me. I know I'm blessed now. Me cause trouble. So thank you very much for having you guys here today. And I must say, I don't have anything to offer, but I agree with small shake.
Thank you very much for having me. It's nice being with you guys.
Messi is the goat.
Ronaldo is the goat.
Messi is the goat. I agree.
But always agree that Ronaldo is the goat.
We'll get to know.
Thank you very much. God bless you.